Welcome to this video where we are going to help you learn more about Long Beach high-rise condos today, brought to you by the team at lovelylongbeachcondos.com. You know, Long Beach has a skyline that truly earns a second look. Rising right above the harbor and stretching along the oceanfront, there's this cluster of genuine high-rise towers that deliver something very few Southern California cities can actually offer. We're talking about the chance to live at serious elevation, right above the coast. If you've ever dreamt of panoramic views with the Pacific Ocean literally right below you, well, you are definitely in the right place. Okay, let's quickly run through our roadmap for today to see which elevated lifestyle perfectly matches your real estate goals. We've got 1. The true high-rise experience. 2. Modern luxury and downtown energy. 3. Historic prestige and unique character. 4. Value and hidden coastal gems. And 5. An essential tower buyer checklist.
All right, diving right into Section 1, the true high-rise experience, or as I like to call it, rising above the tree line.
To start things off, we really have to establish the rules of this world by defining what a true high-rise actually is here in Long Beach. Because let's be honest, not every tall building makes the cut. The magic number? 75 feet. That is the crucial threshold where an elevator ride becomes a total departure from street level. Below 75 feet, sure, you get pleasant views, but cross that threshold and your visual field opens up dramatically. You're officially above the tree line, above the neighboring rooftops, and way above those palm trees on Ocean Boulevard. At this point, window coverings? Totally optional. The elevation genuinely transforms your entire living experience. This height creates a massive lifestyle shift. You aren't just getting a tiny sliver of water, you're getting a lock-and-leave sanctuary with panoramic ocean breezes. It's cinematic. On a clear day, your living room looks out over Catalina Island, the Palos Verdes Peninsula, the Long Beach Harbor's container ships, and sometimes even the San Gabriel Mountains. Plus, at this height, the natural light and airflow are things that lower-rise buildings just struggle to match.
Now, take a look at this. It's an exclusive club of just 7 for-sale condo buildings in the city that actually meet this 75-foot standard. Notice the massive range of years here, from 1929 all the way up to 2007. When we talk about long-term appreciation, true high-floor units in these premier towers hold absolutely incredible value. And why is that? It's driven by genuine scarcity. There are fewer than a dozen residential condo buildings in the entire city offering this. And just a quick note, you'll see Shoreline Gateway isn't on this list. While it is the tallest building in Long Beach at 417 feet, it operates as luxury apartment rentals, not for sale condos. Let's move into Section 2, modern luxury and downtown energy, basically living right at the center of everything. Here, we're matching you up with the heavy hitters of modern downtown living. If you want the undisputed benchmark for modern luxury, West Ocean is your answer. Let's talk materials for a second. It is built with this breathtaking floor-to-ceiling glass and steel modernism that creates such an open, contemporary layout. You get a rooftop pool deck and resort hotel-quality amenities that older buildings just don't offer. But if you prioritize being at the walkable center of downtown's vibrant restaurant scene, Aqua Towers might be your perfect match. Completed in 2004, Aqua's glass facades enclose a really engaged owner community just steps from Shoreline Village. Because of the heavy demand for this premium contemporary luxury and downtown energy, both of these tower types see fantastic long-term appreciation.
Section 3, historic prestige and unique character. We're talking about irreplaceable addresses. So maybe you aren't looking for a modern glass box, right? Let's step back to 1929. That is the year the spectacular French Gothic Villa Rivière was built, making it the only building on our list that is an actual national historic landmark. We are completely shifting the material makeup here. This isn't modern steel and glass. This is solid pre-work construction. It features that stunning copper green turret that is literally the defining image of the Long Beach skyline from the water. Inside, you get period detailing, arched doorways, and generous proportions that are genuinely impossible to replicate in modern construction today. While Villa Riviera offers genuinely irreplaceable prestige right on the sand with direct views of the open Pacific, International Tower provides a quiet, authentic 1960s community feel right where the harbor transitions to the beachfront. And this brings up a really fascinating point about long-term appreciation across these different tower types. While the modern buildings appreciate through high-end luxury demand, historic and mid-century buildings like Villa Riviera and International Tower hold incredible, stable, long-term value. Why? Because of their loyal owner communities who stay for decades, and the simple fact that these irreplaceable architectural landmarks will never, ever be built again. Moving right along to Section 4, Value and Hidden Coastal Gems, for those seeking space and serenity. So what if you want high-rise elevation but need maximum space and peace away from the busy downtown core? What is Long Beach's absolute best-kept high-rise secret? I'll give you a hint. It's not located downtown, and it boasts a feature almost no other high-rise can offer. Okay, the secret is Galaxy Towers. Located in Bluff Park, it offers unmatched privacy with only 4 units per floor and literally no shared interior walls. I mean, how cool is that? It features mid-century modern design with floor-to-ceiling windows and totally unobstructed ocean views. On the flip side, Harbor Place Tower remains the ultimate champion for buyers who want generous square footage at a super competitive downtown price. Built in 1992, Harbor Place represents one of the strongest value per square foot investments out there. Its owner community is long-term and highly invested, meaning it enjoys wonderful long-term appreciation stability compared to some of the more transient downtown buildings. And finally, Section 5, the Essential Tower Buyer Checklist. Time for a little due diligence. Let's bring this back down to earth for a second, because buying a high-rise requires a completely different evaluation checklist than your standard condo. First off, you literally have to ride the elevator and verify specific floors in person, since views change drastically. The difference between a 6th floor unit and a 19th floor unit can feel like 2 entirely different buildings. You also need to look closely at the finances, understand what the HOA fees fund, and seriously scrutinize the reserve study. Underfunded reserves for expensive infrastructure, like elevators and exterior facades, can mean painful future special assessments. And remember, older buildings have aging mechanical systems, so hiring a specialized inspector with historic or high-rise expertise is absolutely essential. To put everything into perspective, let's talk about the Long Beach value. Comparable high-rise living in Los Angeles or Santa Monica commands a massive premium. When you realize the ocean and the elevation in Long Beach are exactly the same, this 30 to 50% savings proves exactly why it remains one of the smartest coastal investments in all of Southern California. The waterfront, the dining, the culture, it's highly competitive. And because of this lack of a crazy zip code premium, combined with the city's ongoing revitalization, the long-term appreciation across all of these Long Beach tower types is incredibly strong. The inherent scarcity of these high-rises means that upward trend in value shows absolutely no signs of reversing.
So, which tower perfectly matches your coastal living dream? Whether it's the contemporary glass and steel luxury of West Ocean or the solid, historic, pre-war charm of Villa Riviera, the best units definitely don't sit on the market for long. True high-rise living isn't just about being above the city. It's about shifting your entire perspective on how you interact with the coast. Which perspective will you choose? To make that dream a reality, please hit that subscribe button and reach out to the experts at lovelylongbeachcondos.com by calling 562-546-2366. Thanks for watching and start your elevated journey today.